God, I know you have all the power there is. I know you could change everything instantly, without lifting a finger, without needing time, without needing anything at all. You are not limited. You are not held back. You don't have to wait for anything, and nothing stands in your way. You can do absolutely anything, and you can do it right now. So I'm praying, directly and clearly, that you change this reality into a completely new one where every being who has ever lived, who lives now, or will live in the future, lives forever in love, in bliss, and in goodness. Not just sometimes. Not just in certain places. But always, everywhere. I am praying for you to make this happen, across the whole universe, with no limits, and with no exceptions. I believe this is the most important thing any person could ever pray for. I believe it's the best possible request a human being could make. I believe it is the highest act of goodness that anyone could carry out, to ask you to bring about a new world where only love, bliss, and goodness exist forever, for everyone. You don't need our help to do this. But maybe you are waiting for us to ask. Maybe you are waiting for someone to say these exact words. Maybe you are waiting for people to really mean it and to say it clearly. Maybe you are willing to do it, but you want to be asked. Maybe the door is already unlocked, and all we have to do is knock. Maybe the first knock is all it takes, or maybe it takes many of us knocking, asking, praying. And maybe I'm the first one to ask you this specific prayer in this way. But I'm asking now, and I want others to ask too. This is not a small thing I'm praying for, but it is something that makes total sense. If you can do anything, and love, bliss, and goodness are the best things, then why not fill the entire universe with them forever? It's simple. If you can, and it's good, then doing it is right. And since you can do it effortlessly, then of course you should. There's nothing better than that. This isn't just about making things a little better. I'm not asking for a little peace or a little love or a little goodness. I'm praying for everything to be made new. I'm praying for a universe where every being exists forever in love, bliss, and goodness, fully, totally, always. Where love is all there is. Where bliss fills every moment. Where goodness is the only way anyone acts, thinks, speaks, or lives. A whole new creation, not like the old one, not like anything before. Something totally good, through and through. In this new world, we would create out of love. We would explore out of bliss. We would build, not because we lack anything, but because goodness overflows. We'd make worlds of our own, maybe each of us, each being, creating new places filled with joy and beauty and peace. We'd live together with every other being in perfect harmony. No jealousy, no harm, no fear, nothing hidden, just open hearts, just celebration, just a sense of total belonging and purpose, always. We would learn from one another forever. We'd create music and art and homes and gardens and cities that are never polluted, never broken, never cruel. Maybe we'd live on planets of our own design. Maybe we'd visit each other's worlds just to experience the joy of what others have created in goodness. We wouldn't need to survive, we'd simply be, and being would be enough, because being would be blissful and good and filled with love. There would be no competition, because no one would ever be lacking anything. There would be no need to prove anything, because everyone would already know they are loved without limit. We wouldn't be bored, because joy would keep deepening and growing forever. We wouldn't get tired, because bliss would be our energy. We wouldn't grow distant from one another, because love would connect all things. And every being would be safe. Not just safe from harm, but safe in a way that nothing bad could ever even be imagined. Nothing unloving would exist. Nothing unkind would ever occur. Every interaction, every thought, every word, every motion would come from love and lead to more love. Every experience would make us feel more alive, more connected, more happy, more whole. This prayer is the most reasonable thing anyone could ever pray. Because you can do this. You can do it easily. You don't need time. You don't need help. You don't need approval. You just need to decide. And maybe you are waiting for enough of us to ask. Maybe you're not holding back because you want to. Maybe you're holding back because you want to hear us speak this prayer. Maybe this is how you want us to participate, not by fixing anything ourselves, but by asking you to fix it completely, all at once, for good, forever. Maybe this is the one prayer that matters most. Maybe this is the one request that actually shows we understand who you are. Not asking for little gifts, not asking for temporary relief, but asking for the whole thing. The complete transformation, the total renewal of everything, for everyone, for all time, in every place. I'm praying now for that. For you to do that. For you to recreate everything in love and bliss and goodness. I believe you want to. I believe you can. And I believe you will, if enough of us ask. So I'm asking. I'm saying it as clearly as I can. Please, God, make a new universe where every being who has ever existed, or whoever will, lives forever in love and bliss and goodness. Let that be all there is. Let nothing else remain. No darkness, no confusion, no emptiness. Only love, only bliss, only goodness. I believe you hear this prayer. I believe it makes complete sense. I believe no other prayer could be better. I believe this is what we're meant to ask for. I believe this is the kind of prayer you are waiting to answer. Not just because we want it, but because it is right. Because it is worthy of you. Because it matches what you alone can do. You are the only one who can do this. And you can do it instantly. You don't have to do it slowly. You don't have to prepare anything. You can just do it. Everything could change now, this very moment. Everything could be made new. Everything could be flooded with love and bliss and goodness right away. That would be the best thing you could do, and it would be the most you could give. And so I ask, from my heart, in plain words, without anything complicated, I ask you, please do it. Please create this new universe. Please make this the true reality now. Please let every being live in love, bliss, and goodness forever. There is no other request that makes more sense. There is nothing better to ask for. And if you are waiting for enough of us to pray this, then let this prayer be the beginning. Let it spread. Let it be repeated. Let it grow. Let more people say it, until you say yes. I don't think this world has ever seen a prayer like this, spoken just this way, aimed at the total transformation of all reality, not just for humans, not just for this planet, but for the entire universe, and for all beings, always. Maybe I'm the first to say it. But I hope I'm not the last. I hope more will pray this way. And I hope you answer soon. Because nothing would be better than this. Nothing else needs to be added. Love, bliss, and goodness forever, for all. That is enough. That is perfect. That is what I ask you to make real now. And I know you can. And I believe you will.